Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rich in Theory. I'm Paige.
And I'm Taylor.
And I'm Morgan.
Hello.
We're also joined by my miniature schnauzer, Poppy, who
We're
wants to
getting
get
Pop
on
is
camera.
in the building. We love
Pop
her.
is the star of the show.
The cutest pup there ever was.
So I feel
Paige
like
has such a disconnection to Poppy. She's not connected to her like we are.
It's a different type
excuse
of
me.
bond.
She always comes home and like loves on Pepper, and she's like, "Oh, Pepper." And she's like, "Hey, Poppy." It's like awkward. And I'm like,
It's
Okay,
so true.
that
Pepper is our family dog, and Poppy is my dog.
that's because like everybody hates on like as soon as Poppy came, she was like the cute young thing, like the new thing everybody loved, and like everybody's just
Absolutely.
like, oh my god, Pepper's like old and grumpy, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with like the oldest pup just like living his
Paige
life.
is feeling personally victimized by the
Personally
relationship Poppy
attacked.
has with our family. Oh
So,
my god.
yeah, she's young, she's cute, she's skinny. Like, yeah, that's great. But
She's skinny. She said, I got a big
I'm
belly,
dead.
right?
Oh my gosh. That's actually
Oh,
so
it's
funny.
so funny. We do love Pep. Pep spent the week with us here, which was so nice. He's a good boy. He's 10. It's always sad when
crazy.
they like get old.
I
I
know, like double
know.
digits.
I know, I
That's
hate
No.
it.
crazy. We got him
I
10
can't think
years
about
ago.
it. I
I was
I like
16.
remember the day we brought him home. Those pictures in the driveway. It
I
feels like it was
remember when he
yesterday.
was the hot young thing.
I know.
Mhm.
And
Remember?
Scruffy
And Scruffy would like bark at his cage and like literally hate him.
Yes.
hated him.
He
Hated
was
him.
really hazing him.
He hated him.
I know, he really
That
was.
was so funny. It is funny when you have like I think all of our listeners know suburb dogs are just different than like city dogs and they don't mess around with other dogs and our first schnauzer was 100% like that. So every time Pepper, who was a puppy, would come around, he would just lose his shit every time. This is my house. And that's it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like Pepper's entire life exists on one floor of our home. So like no
Yes.
wonder he's like terrified of everything and everyone besides our family.
No, and
Truly.
it's so funny because like yes, like Pepper wasn't allowed to go upstairs, but it wasn't like it was like forbidden. But like he just won't climb
Yeah.
up the stairs. Like he's like, no.
He's so anxious. He's such a high
Mhm.
anxiety dog. Like it's crazy.
Just
He
anxious.
is. It's just so funny because like typically dogs are supposed to like calm you and relax you and whatever. He is the complete opposite. Like he could not be more sketchy and like anxious
And stressed.
and
He
stressed
couldn't live an easier
all the
life,
time.
and he's the most stressed out person I know.
Really.
He's always like looking around like on
Always
edge.
side-eyeing, yeah. But
Yeah.
he accepted Poppy, and I feel like maybe it's because he had no choice, but that, like, could have gone really bad.
Oh my God, so bad. But I also think that like male female energy, like he's not neutered, male, and this hot young thing just coming in.
Clearly.
Actually, crazy, like, that mom didn't like, it let me please, like, comment below if this is a hot take or not, but, like, our mom never got our set. So Scruffy was neutered, and then our first dog, and he ended up, well, we had dogs before that, but whatever, we're talking mini schnauzers. And he ended up having like a lot of health issues. And my mom, like, our mom, for some reason, like, just convinced herself that like that was because he was neutered, that it like altered his like course of health. And so, like,
Yes.
our dog Pepper is not neutered. Like, he's just walking around, balls out,
Balls out.
like that. Isn't that like low key crazy? Like, I thought that all dogs get neutered
No, it
unless you're like
is.
breeding them.
Because if you have
Yeah.
a dog, like, well, I guess you never dropped Poppy off at like a dog, like sitter or whatever. But or
Yeah. I
and the
did
dog,
actually like twice and I cried. I dropped her off at daycare and it was like the saddest thing of my life.
Imagine when you have to drop a child off if you're about to
Child off.
cry over
I
your
remember
kid.
her walking into the van like because she was going to daycare and I was like, this is like the
And
worst day of my life.
she was so little then too.
And she would like this like she was so little. She was less than a year or maybe she was like 8 months, but yes, I did it a handful of times in Boston only when I had to because I had like all day trainings or work events or stuff like that, but yes, it's required that you have them spayed or neutered
exactly. Yeah.
when you bring them to a doggy cuz can't be having lots of mutts coming
I'm
out
just
of there.
picturing like Poppy like looking back at Taylor and crying, and Taylor's like, "Mommy's gotta work." I'm sorry.
I love you. Don't forget about me. And then when she came home, she was so excited. Like it was like the cutest thing I've ever seen.
It is so crazy that you got Poppy like on the internet.
Yeah.
Literally, it blows
Indiana, right?
my mind. She is my little Midwestern girly. I found her on an app, and it was in a very dark time in my life where I needed something
Breakup.
Yeah.
post breakup, of course, and I needed
She's
something
married to a
uplift-
different man now, but this was
Yes. My current husband is the love of my life, and he's amazing. But yes, before that, horrific. So I was like, I need something positive. I need something to really lift my spirits up. And I always wanted a dog. I always wanted one of my own. So I was like, I'm alone in my apartment. Now's the time. And yeah, I got her. And then I think a couple weeks later, they flew her in on 2 planes from Indiana to Boston. I was FaceTiming Morgan when I picked her up out of the van, and Morgan was sobbing on the FaceTime.
crying. I was like, "No way, this is ours."
And
Dying.
she was just the cutest. Like she was like 3 or 4 pounds, and she was just an angel.
She really is the sweetest dog ever.
She's an angel. She's my soul dog. I think like I heard somebody say that, and like she is absolutely my like soul dog. Like I don't know if I'll ever get a dog as perfect as her.
She
Dog
also, like,
owners
healed
know.
your soul.
She truly did. Like she healed me. Oh my God, we just hung out every single day. And then my bestie Leah, shout out Leah, she came and hung out with us, and I taught her tricks, and we went to training together.
You know how they say like also people are owners like look like their dogs? I feel like Tay, you kind of look like
I'm like black with curly hair.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait,
We are the
Paige,
same.
that's so accurate. I'm so
is.
dead. Taylor is Poppy.
She's like kind of a diva, but she's also like really cuddly. And I think I can be very cuddly.
Yes,
Yes.
I think that's true. For sure.
Like and like sensitive. Then I'm mean, but then I'm also nice.
But also Poppy can like have an attitude.
she can.
Yeah.
She controls Pepper, I can tell you that.
And she's so stubborn.
She's
Mhm.
so stubborn.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean,
Her
so is
way or the
Pepper,
highway.
honestly. That's like in their breed, I feel like, to just be.
100%. Yeah.
They're, like,
Please,
smart
if you're
enough.
a Schnauzer owner, comment, please. We'd love to hear more about the Schnauzer community because it's the best.
They're like manipulative because they're like they're so smart, and you know that they know better.
Well, yeah. Without a
So
doubt.
frustrating.
Yeah. They know exactly what they're doing. It's so funny. So funny.
Well, I don't know if you can tell, but my background's different again. I am in Chicago.
This might be a
And-
reoccurrence. You should like ask for the same hotel room every night.
I know, right?
I know. I actually am staying at the same hotel as last time because I just liked it. And it's like not too far from where I have to go. So, but more importantly, I'm exhausted because I don't know if you guys, you know, the World Series is happening right now.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah,
Tay.
okay. How do you
I thought
not
it
know
was
that? I feel like Wade would like totally be on top of that.
I know we haven't watched baseball because like the Yankees aren't in it and the Braves aren't in it. But I thought it was like another round of playoffs. That's what I
I
thought.
mean, there's so many games. They play
There's
like
so
700 games. It's like
Yeah.
oh
crazy.
my God.
So
I think
like
it's the Toronto Blue Jays and somebody else, but yeah.
yeah, it's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Dodgers. I know because I watched last night. And
Look at you.
so like last night I was watching, me and Matthew, we were watching the Chiefs game. And like just to put into perspective, like myself nor Matthew, like we are not baseball fans. If anything, I'm like a Yankees fan, but like it's not like the preferred sport that I'm putting on TV.
Yeah.
But Matthew was kind of bored with the Chiefs game, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to put on the World Series?" Because like his friend like went to a bar the other day, watched it, and I was like, "Okay, let's put it on." So we put it on. I think it was in like top of the fifth, maybe or whatever, and it was like tied 4-all. And so we were like watching on like this guy named Shotani. I don't know. I cannot.
Yeah,
pronounce his name.
Otani.
Yes, exactly. And he's like
Yeah.
really good. So he like hit a home run. We're watching it. This game. So by the way, I had to get to Chicago today. My flight was at 7:30 in the morning, East Coast time. So I had to wake up like at 5:45, This game went 18 innings, and we watched until inning 13.
My God.
18? I thought it can't go past 9.
So if it's tied,
Yeah, they keep going.
They can't
That I
tie
did
in a
know.
World Series.
no, there needs to be a
game?
winner. No, because that's like it'd be like in the Super Bowl. They can't tie in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I guess that's like tennis, like super breakers. Like someone's got to win.
Yeah,
somebody's
exactly.
gotta
You
win.
can't tie.
Yeah.
So, well, and this is only the third game, so it's not like as the Dodgers. Spoiler alert: the Dodgers ended up winning, but it's only like 2-1. So the series is I think at a 7. But like when I tell you, like we stopped watching at like I said, the bottom of the 13th inning, and it was like almost 2 a.m. And I was like, Matthew, we have to go to sleep. I have to wake up in 4 hours.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
I wonder where
wild
they
move for
were.
a sport you don't care about.
No,
Paige is just like that good of a girlfriend. Like,
You are.
honestly,
Everyone,
like that's all that's
see
about.
ya.
It's not even about the baseball. It's just like Paige fighting for her life because like to not let Matthew watch the game alone.
Could never be me. Every night I fall asleep watching something in the bed. Every night.
no, like the game was exciting. Like I was like, okay, like somebody's gonna score at some point. No, nobody did. But like, I was invested. But at some point at 1:30, I was like, we have to move this to our phones, like in the bed. Like I don't have a TV in my bed, like where my bed is, and so we did. But I was exhausted. So yeah, I'm like running on fumes right now, just in case if anybody's worried about how I look.
You look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I think
Yeah, you
probably
do.
that
You
camera is
honestly look
doing you
great.
well. You look
Okay,
very
thank
good.
you.
We really need to get apologies for anyone who watches on video because me and Taylor are lacking. I feel like Taylor honestly looks really clear right now. I think I'm the worst.
Do I? Wow.
I think you do look pretty clear.
I added lighting. I turned on additional lights. So maybe that's helping
Yeah, I
me.
need to do that.
Yeah. That's one thing. I
Okay.
had only one light on before. Now I have 3 lights on.
This is only episode 6. Like we'll continue to upgrade the setup.
I know. Exactly.
Isn't that crazy that we've been recording for 6 weeks?
Easy.
Like,
And one of them, you were in Chicago. I think it was like a month ago, maybe. I was trying to think. I'm like, when did we record? And you were in Chicago.
Yeah, no, I think it was about like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Back again. I'll probably be back in a few weeks as well. So
Yep.
Keep it going.
Chicago's a good place to visit, though. Like, it's a good place for work travel. I used to go to Chicago a lot, and I liked it. It's like not a bad flight from New York.
where
And
did
it's
you
like-
go, Tay?
So I used to go to Naperville.
Oh, I don't know where that is.
Yeah, it's outside the city. It's like maybe 20, 30 minutes outside the city, and like in traffic, 30 minutes. But yeah, my first job, our offices were in Naperville, but then we would like go into Chicago for like client dinners and dinner in general and stuff like that. It was but it was nice. Like I always liked it. And then of course, Dad used to be there like all the time back in the day.
Yeah, the one thing I like really don't understand. So I come to Chicago a lot, but my like the warehouse is in like Elk Grove, which is like I don't know, 30 minutes outside of the city or whatever. It's right next to the airport. That's like basically where I stay. And the one time I went into like downtown Chicago, it literally took me an hour. Like the traffic was insane. Like
Yeah, it's like going to New York.
I'm not that far away. I don't know.
But think about it. Like if you were going to, let's say like Manhasset, maybe no traffic, 30 minutes to the Midtown Tunnel, like
I guess
in
so.
traffic could take you an hour easily.
Yeah, no, I guess I just in my mind I don't think of Chicago as being like as dense as New York, but I guess like I shouldn't be surprised that there's like so much traffic. But I went once and it was like it's either 15 minutes or it's an hour if it's
That's brutal.
That's crazy.
Brutal. Never
Side
taken the
note.
train. Oh yeah.
What?
Shout out to Josie because she literally just texted me. That's why I'm over here chuckling.
Yeah,
Shout out to Josie if you're listening to this. She goes, "Your podcast with your sisters keeps coming up on my For You page, and it's absolutely hilarious. You guys are seriously absurd."
Oh my god, I love it. Josie, we love you.
you. Shout out
Yes.
Josie.
Thank you.
And then I got that she just followed us on our
Oh,
plug
good.
Instagram, Rich and Theory Pod.
Love.
But I'm just dying. I love this. We're coming up, and people are texting me about it. But that means we're popping up in all the right places.
Yes. Exactly.
No, I think the funniest pop up, which is like, I know for a lot of creators, podcast hosts who do this as a side hustle, it's like they have their full-time job as we all do. And then we do this on the side, which is so fun. And it's great. But it's funny. So I had a potential client that reached out to me and saw me on their reels and was like, "Is this you?" And I'm like literally trying to win business at the company. And it was the funniest thing ever. And I was like, "Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, that's me."
No, it's so true. It's like definitely like, oh, okay.
I don't even know what the topic was. I don't know what the clip was. He was just like, "Is this you?" And I was like,
Wait, that is so funny, Tay.
it was really funny. Really
It
funny,
is
kind of awkward, but like, it was fine.
like
We were friends before he was like a potential client and everything. But
Okay, yeah. Still.
But yeah.
it's like very funny. Me being the only one that technically still works in corporate America. Like I haven't like told my job that I'm doing this, but like I don't see why it would be an issue. I don't think it would. I mean, a part of my job, my boss has a podcast and I've been on his podcast multiple times. So, not that I don't think he's following the type of pop culture that maybe us Gen Zers and
He's like,
millennials
he
are.
really wants to know what's going on with Housewives. For
I
sure.
know.
Yeah, I don't think that he's
really
very
locked
invested in that. So I think we're in the clear there. But yeah, that didn't even cross my mind for a second, honestly. But I also work in real estate. It's like a whole thing, so I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, I never thought about that, even if that like would be an issue.
Yeah, no. I feel like everybody's got a side hustle these days. Like
Yeah.
in this economy, you need it.
Oh my God, yeah. I
Seriously.
feel like people don't care. I feel like unless you're like talking about the organization that you work for in like a negative light or something like that, maybe it would be an issue. But there were at the company I worked at before this one, there were girls who had like their like Amazon influencer pages, like so they could get like put up their storefront and then get like commissions on whatever people purchase on Amazon.
And
Like
they
people
worked for Amazon and they had Amazon storefronts.
No, this is when I was at ZocDoc. So there were girls in the office who were just, trying to do it, trying to make some more money. And so she was like, "Yeah, shit, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna set up a storefront." And then she like made a little bit of cash. It wasn't a ton, but she was like, "I'm gonna try it." So it was funny, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's cool." But it was like startup culture. That kind of stuff was like welcomed. Yeah.
Well, I feel like I said, I appreciate the side hustle. So we'd love if the side hustle could become the main hustle. I feel like I have like multiple hustles, so I'd have to. I just want them all to rise.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever works.
100%. That's what you need, like multiple streams of revenue, so that if one's lacking,
yeah.
the other one's making up for it.
Yeah, exactly. If anybody wants to like know, because it would kind of be interesting because all three of us, I actually said this the other day, but about like relationship status. But all three of us are also in like different career paths in a way. Like just more like you're the youngest, you're like earlier in your career. I've like been an entrepreneur, so I've had like a different path. Tay, you were in like corporate America in sales for a while. Like now you're still in sales. Like if anybody has any questions, maybe like a Q&A, we could bring some maybe different perspective because we are actively like still working,
Yes.
in like a regular corporate sense too.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. That would definitely be like an interesting episode. I think we all have like very different experiences.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that are like
definitely.
unique in their own way. Like nothing is like, I don't know, I just feel like nothing was like kind of necessarily mainstream about any of the first things that we did, or I feel like kind of how our career paths went. As in like none of us started at a company when we were like right out of college and still work there till this day. Like
Yeah.
I don't, and I even started working in the work world like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah. But that's very uncommon for people to stay, especially now, for a really long time. I think it's like you kind of have some people here and there that stick with a company, but it's
See, that's the thing. I think it's uncommon now, but like a lot of the people that I've worked with have worked, like even in my previous job, my boss was at the company for 20 years. My boss now, both of them have been at the company for 25, 30 years. So it's like I'm constantly surrounded by people that didn't grow up like where you move around companies, right? You kind of stay loyal and then the company rewards your loyalty. But now, to your point, Tay, it's so different. Like people really, I don't know whether they're chasing money or whatever you're chasing. Like people always say, like if you want more, like you need to leave. Like you can't beg from where you are. You need to go find it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I think that's so important. You have to like you kind of have to make your own destiny and like put yourself first, and because nobody else is going to, put like their thoughts, not, I can't say this correctly, but nobody's going to put your thoughts in front of their own.
Yeah. No, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah, or
definitely
your like
these days.
wants and needs.
Yeah,
Especially a
thanks.
corporation. Like, no, they're not going to care about you. I mean, we're recording on a Tuesday, and in real time, Amazon just laid off 15,000 people today in their corporate.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
it was
gosh.
really bad. And they're saying probably more are going to come. But, I think at some point you have to recognize that you're working so hard for a company, you're giving your all to this organization, and they will not ever give it back to you in that same way. And so you have to be selfish and really reevaluate, I think, often, because you won't grow the way you want to grow, or there's, bureaucracy and politics internally. And are you ever going to push through that? And it's a battle. And every company has, it's the same flavor of something different,
Yeah.
wherever you go.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. So everybody start your side hustle. Do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do something that you just love and you're passionate
Help
about.
us with
because
ours, please.
Yes, exactly.
That's what gets you through the day. Like, that's what really
Not to like bore
makes
you
it
with the
worth it.
woes of like work life for 10 minutes, but we're all,
It wasn't
we're all
that
trying. No, yeah, probably like 5 or 6. But yeah, let's get into some stories. Let's get into the
Okay.
topics of the week.
I like it.
Yeah.
Some Tay, as you like to call them, hot topics. Where is that
Hot
from, by the way?
Topics. It's from Wendy Williams, Hot Topics.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
queen.
yes.
The queen of Hot
Oh my
Topics.
God. I was about to say RIP, but I don't think she's
Oh my
No,
God.
she's
God.
alive.
Oh,
Sorry.
she had Graves. She has Graves.
She just went
disease.
away. She's in like a conservatorship or something, right?
Wasn't she in a
but-
conservatorship?
Yeah, she may still be, but I think she's trying to get out of it. But yeah, she was unwell for a good bit. But I think, it's kind of mellowed out a little bit. I don't really know what the status of what she's doing. But yeah, she was just like the queen of talking shit, didn't care. And
The
she has so many
crazy shit.
iconic memes today. And she would run through the Hot Topics. That's why I let. And I think she was from Jersey. So she'd go Hot Topics every time.
So funny.
Got to give an ode to the Hot Topics queen.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
for sure.
true.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she doesn't have that like copyrighted, but I don't think she's on air anymore. So
No, she's not. No. Her show ended like right after COVID, I think.
Yeah. Well,
How you
I have
doing?
a story to start
Okay.
off with. And it's more just because like I was truly not a human. I feel like during this, like obviously I know Britney, but I don't know like the discourse of her relationship. And Kevin Federline just came out with, or he's coming out with, and he's doing a press tour for a book, which is basically like a tell-all about his relationship and marriage with Britney. And he has like 2 sons with Britney that he's had full custody of for, I guess, many, many years. Maybe, since, I don't know if it was since they were born or whatever. But I like saw an interview basically, which is also a weird crossover, but Kevin Federline went on Pierce Morgan, his show.
Random.
So
It's
random,
so
right? Like,
random.
why was that on
So random.
his press booklet? Like, I have no idea who thought going on Pierce Morgan for Kevin Federline would be a good idea, but I digress. He was on the pod. He was on the talk show, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, so funny. And this is also why I had a lot of respect for Pierce Morgan in this moment. But basically, Kevin Federline's like talking about the book and everything. And Pierce asked him, a question about relating to, I guess, like things that Britney's done, or if it was drug related, or why her sons don't speak to her and things like that. And he like actually had the audacity to be like, like that's just like really private, and like I'm not going to share that, and like that's not like part of it. And Pierce Morgan was literally like, respectfully, like, Mr. Federline,
Yeah.
you are profiting money off of a whole book exposing secrets about Britney Spears. Like, that's why people are
Exactly.
buying your book, not because you were a backup dancer in the early 2000s.
Exactly.
What is the
And
book?
I was
Isn't the
just
book
like-
called like Exposing Britney or something? Or like undiscovered secrets or whatever?
Yeah.
Like the other side of the lies or something like that. Like, literally crazy. But I was just wanted to get your guys like thoughts and opinions, because I was like, do you remember the lore of like Kevin Federline and Britney? Because like I don't really. I guess they were married. I don't even know. Were they?
They
Or
got
they just,
married in Vegas.
I was going to say it was like shotgun wedding kind of situation.
Yes. And then I don't think they were even together that long. I mean, like, we were
Yeah.
both pretty young at the time. I feel like we were like, I don't know, maybe like 9 or something.
Yeah, because it
Really?
happened. Yeah, no, because it happened in like 2000, maybe 2002, or I'm gonna look up when they got married. But we were definitely young. But like I remember very vividly, like when they run through all of like her crazy paparazzi photos, like when she had the
Mm-hmm.
baby in the front seat, right? With like without the not in the car seat, that got a whole bunch of like flack. And then of course when
Mm-hmm.
she shaved her head and the umbrella, I think that was a little bit after. But let's
Oh my
see
god, the umbrella.
I know.
Yeah, no, but we were like definitely probably like 9, maybe 10. We were pretty young. But I feel like more I don't want to like step on any like I'm not trying to say this as Britney hate, but I feel like if you don't have custody of your children and you don't really see them that often, then something's probably up and something probably happened. Not to say Kevin Federline is like some stand-up dude, like he's clearly profiting off of Britney and that's like really shitty. But
Yeah.
I don't know, it feels like I don't know, two wrongs don't make a right. Like I don't even know. Like it's
No, yeah, but like like you can say it's kind of like you can say what you want about him, but he did like effectively raise those two boys alone, and they're like 19 and 20 years old right now. So it's been like 20 years, and he's had
Yeah.
sole custody of them. So that's a long time. So you can kind of like say what you want about him, but at least he was like a good dad.
and it just seems Britney is like, she just posts a lot. She's eccentric, I guess you could say. So
Yeah. It's like, what is she doing these days? Because she can't, it was, I feel like there was quite a crescendo until it kind of, fell off. And then, of
like the
course, she
whole
got
free
divorced.
Britney era.
Yeah, exactly. Like the
Yeah,
Free
the
Britney
Mm-hmm.
era. And then she got
conservatorship.
divorced
Yeah.
from
Mm-hmm.
Sam, I forget his last name. And yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, what is
that
she
guy.
doing
Because
now?
then he went on Traders, right?
Yes. I mean, he's literally trying to be famous. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even know that.
yeah. I saw, or was he on Special Forces maybe too?
possibly. He's probably just trying to get a check. Like, I
That's
mean,
100% what he's trying to do.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
just so obvious. Like he was so irrelevant before this, and then she made him relevant, and now, yeah, he's trying to get a check.
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I feel like Brittany definitely has a lot going on, and she went through a lot as a young
She
person. So I
did.
can only imagine like going through what she went through at her young age. Like it's going to affect you into adulthood. So she's just like doing the best she can. But like, yeah, no, these guys. I mean, yeah, Kevin Federline feels honestly. I forgot that he was a backup dancer more because he's basically a copy paste. Because wasn't the Sam guy also a dancer or no?
Was
No, I
he? I
think
don't even
it
know.
said he's a model, eh, actor, fitness trainer.
Hmm. Okay. So like
Yeah.
honestly, same thing.
I feel
Yeah.
like that was like, and let me know if this doesn't make sense, but I feel like there's such a trade off with fame, right? I feel like arguably when like Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, when all of these like iconic people were famous, you could argue that that was like one of the hardest times to be famous, right? Because people would spray lies after lies after lies on tabloids. Tabloids would not be held responsible for them. Paparazzi was one of the craziest like times they had ever been in. Like they were
Yeah,
like,
insane.
there was no rules. They would like attack people on the street. Like it was crazy. There was no personal space. And I feel like, and there was nothing talking about like mental health or looking out for celebrities or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
They
But I
like
feel like
wanted you to crash out in front of a paparazzi camera.
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it's like, so it's like you could argue that was like probably one of the most, I'm not sympathizing with like being famous, right? It's like you're famous, like that's great. But I feel like you could argue that was like one of the harder times. But the trade off is there was no, like, well, there were cell phones, but it just wasn't like TikTok, right? It wasn't where absolutely everything is
There wasn't
recorded
social
all the
media.
time.
Yeah.
Exactly. There wasn't
Yeah.
social media. So people would go
Mhm.
into clubs and like unless you were there, you wouldn't really know what they were doing inside the club.
Yeah.
Whereas like now, like that's not the case. But I feel like now it's difficult in a different way. And it is because of like the level of exposure and because of apps like TikTok where people get billions and millions of views. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. But there's like way more cognizant and boundaries now. Whereas
Yeah.
like there used to not be.
I also think more like, I mean, for some people, I think it's different, but like back then, like there was just less famous people. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
like these were like Paris Hilton was really like
It's
the
like
first of
harder
her
to
kind.
become
Like,
famous.
yeah, exactly. Like she
Very
had
much
this
so.
a simple life that like I think she was going to like parties and stuff and that and her getting her photo taken. She was kind of like a socialite.
Yeah.
I was
back
gonna
in
say she
those
also was
days.
at Hilton.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
you know, Britney and like Christina Aguilera, like they were all singers. Like now
Yeah.
people are just famous for, just like you could be famous for literally anything.
I know.
Yeah, it's so true.
It really
It's
is.
so
It's such
true.
like a change for sure. I mean,
Mhm.
like you're famous for saying Haktua and like that's your thing.
Whatever happened to her?
She like invested in something
Yeah.
that like wasn't real. Like it was like Bitcoin, but it like wasn't, and it was in something that was like entirely fake, and somebody like some financial person that was taking advantage of her like advised her to like put forth X amount of money towards it.
Gosh.
And yeah, I think she like lost all of it. I think she has a podcast, I want to say.
But is she really?
Yeah, which is like, but even I don't know if have you guys ever heard of Leah Halton?
No.
No.
She's like a girl on TikTok. She's like an Australian girl,
Mhm.
and she did a trend. Like this was like kind of a while ago, but she basically did a trend, and it became so popular. People were just like obsessed with like, I guess her and like her. She's beautiful. Like she's a beautiful girl. The TikTok got 1.1 billion views, and it was literally just a TikTok of her like lip syncing and mouthing like a trendy sound. And
That's
it got
insane.
1 billion views. And she was like, and it completely like skyrocketed her like into
Yeah.
like relevancy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course. It's crazy though. But like, see, that like everybody that was famous during those like early thousands, they were like in the media world, like the media landscape. Like they were just like stories like that just really didn't happen.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, honestly, like it's so funny. You think back and you're like, I feel like the equivalent of going viral on TikTok was like going viral on YouTube, which I know like it still can happen now, but definitely less so. But also like going on Ellen. Like if you had a really cool YouTube video, then you would go on Ellen and like
Mhm.
perform, and that was like a huge, thing.
That's so
Mhm.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my
When's
God,
that
remember
Ellen
that
doc
girl?
coming out?
No,
I want to
I'd
see
love to
that.
see it.
we need the Ellen documentary.
You know, speaking of
I need it.
documentaries, and then
Yes.
sorry, you guys, I'm sure you have other stories and we can move on. But Eddie Murphy documentary is coming out, and I would like to see that so badly.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be a
for
good
those who
one.
don't know, Eddie Murphy's getting a documentary. He also, for those who don't know, has 10 children,
Yeah.
which I did
What?
not know.
Yeah.
He's
got a
got
lot of
like
kids.
from 3 different women.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like 1 kid with his first wife, then he has like 6 or 7 with his second wife. And then he just got married in like Cabo or something to his third wife, but he's been with his third wife for 12 years. But they just got married and they have 2 children together.
Didn't he has a kid with Scary Spice, doesn't he?
Yep.
Does he really?
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Yep. I knew it was some, yeah.
But
What's
he's
her
like
name, Mel?
so yeah, Mel something, Mel B or Mel C.
Mel
Yeah,
B.
Mel B.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Mel B.
Yeah. Look at me knowing my Spice Girls.
Look at you.
So not my era. But
Do you just watch the Victoria Beckham documentary?
yeah, I'm like the
I
most I
know.
know about the Spice Girls like is
You're like,
Sporty Spice. Or,
it's
I
top
mean,
of
Posh
mind.
Spice. Exactly. But yeah, so I don't know. The Britney Kevin Federline thing, it's not the most riveting news, but it did intrigue me because I was just kind of like, he's writing a book, like just so crazy. But yeah, I wanted to hear your guys' opinion on the whole Britney of it all, but I know it's kind of old news.
No. I
No,
like it more.
not I mean, not really. I looked up, by the way, they got married in 04. So Paige and I were like 11,
I was
right?
literally
12.
Yeah, no, I guess I was like,
So we were a little bit older, I guess, but
yeah,
it
that is
definitely
true.
wasn't like, mom wasn't letting us necessarily read those things or like buy those magazines
Buy those
at the
magazines. Yeah,
time.
you could not buy them at the
Oh,
grocery
those
store.
awful magazines. Put
What
it
was those
back.
J12 or like I forget that.
Yeah.
That was the one I always wanted.
J12.
It's because it had
Like the
freaking-
Disney Channel characters on it.
It had like Zac
Yes.
Efron and Vanessa Hudgens on the cover at the time because they were like filming High School Musical too. So good.
Iconic movie.
So iconic. Need a rewatch.
I know, honestly need to rewatch. I was actually I don't know if you guys have watched The Starting Five. the new docuseries on
No, but I
Netflix?
want to.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, and so it's actually the most cringy thing I've ever seen in my life. But I might butcher his name, but Tyrese Halliburton, I think is his name. He's the point guard for the Pacers, and he proposed. I think they went to Indiana, Iowa, or Indiana, one of the two for college. And so, college sweetheart's really cute. Their songs, like on their first date, they watched High School Musical. On their second date, they watched High School Musical 2. And on their third date, they watched High School Musical 3. And that's like their song. The one, oh my God, do you know that, Morgan, remember the dancing one? They're like dancing around a tree. And it's,
Okay, it's a
that's,
musical, so you saying the dancing one isn't specifying it. That being said, I know you're talking about the eye catching lightning, the
Yes!
chances of finding someone.
so beautiful.
Oh, that's when he goes to Stanford to like bring her home for the musical.
And they're like,
So good.
oh, no, wait, you know what it is? It's Can I Have This Dance? That
Yeah,
one.
that's the song. That's the
Is
same.
it?
It's
Okay.
called
It's
Can
the
I Have
same
This
one.
Dance? Yeah.
Okay. That's, I was like watching this and I was like it might have been, I think they're getting married, but they're like, I don't know if it's going to be their wedding song, but I'm like, oh God, that is bad.
Yeah, it's a bit Disney adult,
A
but
bit Disney.
Wait,
adults.
speaking of sports, this is
Yeah.
going to be quick, but just it made me
I know
think of
we
it.
haven't even
'Cause-
touched Housewives, guys. We're
I
40
know.
minutes in.
TV recap soon.
Okay, well, we can go into Salt Lake because I have some opinions actually with the last episode.
Oh, yes.
Are we all caught up with, like, I don't know. The last episode I saw was when Lisa and Heather were talking in like a store,
Mm-hmm.
and Lisa's the problem. I don't want to become like a Lisa hating podcast, or I am not a Lisa hater. I like Lisa, but like, once again, she is the problem.
She's the consistent problem. And I would agree with you. Like, I don't want to be a Lisa hater.
No,
I really
I
don't.
do like her.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to tolerate the Lisa Barlow slander. I'm just not going to do it.
You really think she's not the
I'm not-
problem this season?
She's 100% the problem. She's been the problem since season 1, but she's
True.
so oblivious to the fact that she is the problem at all. Like, you just
It's,
have to
like,
love it. Like,
insane.
it's like people who like are team Tree. Like, I know I'm going to get heat for this, but like I'm team Gorga, but like Teresa to me
Team
is so
Gorga.
delusional in the things that she says versus her
Yes.
actions. Like, it's just crazy. And like, well, I don't think Lisa's on that level. Is she headed down that path? Yeah. Like, she does crazy, like when she printed out all the dismissed like poster boards and then
That
just
was-
included random photos of like her and John at like jazz games. I was like,
Them on the yacht from like 100
Why?
yards away. Oh my God.
she's just
It's
so,
so
crazy.
unnecessary.
I mean,
She's
and
so,
also, it was
like-
actually so funny. I know that that episode was a couple episodes ago, but I was just dying. I was like, okay, how produced is this? Because they are screaming at each other. Whitney is lunging, comes around the table, pointing in her face. She's attacking her. And then all of a sudden, they're like, guys, we all love each other. We need to stop. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I would have been
No, that
out
didn't
of
make
there.
any
I'd been like,
sense.
fuck this. I'm done.
It really didn't. Oh, and you know what? Okay, we'll come back to Lisa because honestly, she's like the center of the season.
Yeah, she really
But-
is.
Yeah, she is.
Whitney, like, I feel like I need more details as to why her business failed. Because, like,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
had it was, I guess it wasn't a makeup, but it was like a beauty brand, right?
You have
It's like
skincare, I think.
skincare. Yeah.
Skincare. The marketing seemed fine. She obviously has a big platform. Like, it was around for a couple of years or so. I'm like, and beauty brands tend to, not that like everybody can do it. I'm not saying it's like so easy, but it's like low overhead. Like, it's like inexpensive
Yeah.
to produce if you have like if you have like an ability to have like a good marketing campaign, which like she has a following. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that it's literally closed and cost them like millions of dollars.
No.
I feel like it's like things like that. It's like, one, you overshoot the value of your brand.
Yeah.
You dump too much money into something that you're like, you're never going to be profitable because your sales just are never going to catch up with the amount of money that you put into it to put on events, whatever it is, marketing, to your point, like, or whatever it is that you're just not seeing any return on. But it's definitely crazy that she's just like, and I feel like it kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I feel like that happens with Housewives brands. Like, they create stuff and you're like, hey, whatever happened to that? Or like, what's that doing? Whatever.
Yeah.
But you rarely hear them be like, nope, it's closing and I'm broke and like I'm trying to find recover.
Rare. It's
And I like
just
lost all my husband's money.
Yeah, but I
Literally.
have to say, like, I do really respect like her just blunt honesty about the whole thing. She's like, "Yeah, I tried it and it didn't work." Like, I don't know if
Mhm.
also it was maybe the jewelry part of the business that like tanked her. I know that was like not that was her thing last season and I don't know if that was part of it. But like I respected it because I think like Lisa's coming from this like I'm better than everyone aura and like I'm so rich and I'm so great when it's like I mean, yes, companies get sued. That's not something that's out of the ordinary, but like if she just came at it from a different angle, then people would empathize more with her instead of this I'm better than all of you. And it's like it's just so cringe
I
that
live a very different life
I
to
live
all
a
of you.
very different life. Heather's like, honey, no, you don't.
You
I'm
don't.
What's the
sorry.
problem? Same
Hot
show.
take.
Talking about.
Where is Vita? Where is it? I don't see it at the liquor store.
That's
I've
true.
not seen it in any
Mila.
state.
Like, I've seen
Maybe it's only
Loverboy.
in Utah.
But like the state that doesn't drink, I'm sure her margins are
Such
not
facts.
great.
Such facts. If it's only in Utah, it's for sure losing money.
They literally measure their shots with a machine.
Yeah,
Like
that's so true. Oh my god, I forgot
I
about that.
just I don't know. I'm like I want to like I would love to support her or even try to see if it was good. Like I have tried what is it? Vanderpump Rosé. Like I've had it before. I've
Yeah.
like in and around LA even. I
We
think I've
tried
seen it out here
Loverboy.
too.
You see Loverboy
I've
in
seen
stores.
Loverboy. I've
Yeah.
had Loverboy like
Mhm.
so I'm just very curious why it seems to be nowhere. Like I just don't really get it.
I've never seen
Yeah.
it, I don't think.
Right?
I've never seen it in a liquor store
And now they have that lounge
or behind
in
a
Utah.
bar or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. Like I've never seen it on a shelf. I don't even know what range it's in. Is it like Casamigos? Is it like Clase Azul? Like what are we
Yeah,
talking?
like how expensive is it? I don't know. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
sure we could. Actually, let's look it up.
Let's look it up. Let's do some
no.
digging.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Ask Chad.
But it is so funny with these like these Housewives brands. I know you guys don't watch Atlanta, but I think of She by Sheree. Like she had like a
Oh my
line of clothing that was coming for 10 years and it was just hilarious because it just never happened. And it was
Remember
like,
Sonia by Sonia Morgan?
yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, what was it? The ovens?
Oh,
The
damn.
ovens? Oh,
The
yes.
toaster oven.
The
Toaster oven.
oven.
Oh my god, the
Yep.
toaster oven. Wait, it's like more expensive than I thought. It's $75.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's more
like-
expensive than Casamigos.
Yeah,
And, like, that's
Casamigos
more
is like
expensive than-
55.
Yeah.
818 too, right? Like,
Yeah. Is it like Herradura? Maybe.
I mean,
maybe.
Expensive.
that would be like
Maybe
it's
Katigo.
probably in
Who knows?
competition with like how much is Lalo?
I
Maybe
feel like
Lalo.
no, I think it's like 55 for like your standard bottle, not the small ones, but like the, mid-range
Honestly,
ones.
it's like a Don Julio.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Blanco.
Yeah, exactly. Like a Don Julio. I
Yeah.
feel like that's
How
about
much is
75
the
bucks.
Don Julio silver that Dad drinks or the what is it called?
Oh, the 70?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Oh, more
Maybe
than
like
75.
100.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think yeah, or more than that.
Yeah. But okay, I'm actually kind
I'm
of shocked.
surprised. I didn't know that it
I'm
was that kind
surprised.
of
I thought it was going to be like maybe in competition with like Espolón and Casamigos. So it's going to be like $50 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It probably
no,
would be
same.
doing a lot better if it was
Yeah.
if it was in competition with those because people would just buy it because it's cheaper and it's Lisa
Yeah.
Barlow, so they'd be like, oh, it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Also, I do have to say, like, she does, and I feel like it's just been alluding to it all season, but like, there's something up with her and John.
Oh yeah, she
For
immediately
sure.
started crying when the psychic was like, I feel like you're not trusting your husband, and she was like putting her glasses on. She was like, oh my god.
And then what did Bronwyn say? Like, one of the lawsuits is like, she had a credit card in the guy that had the, what was it, the Utah Jazz seats or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And like, credit card was like in her name, and but it was his credit card.
No, I think it was in his name.
Okay.
Right. But it was also her business partner. So it's very
Oh, I see.
confusing.
Who was
Yeah.
it that they said was using somebody else or Angie? I think Lisa said Angie was using somebody else's credit card on a trip and then she was paying them
Yes.
the money. That's
Yes.
what Lisa accused Angie of.
Yes.
Is that what we're talking about? Or
Well, no, because then Bronwyn, I believe it was like maybe a couple episodes ago. Bronwyn,
Yeah, it's when they're
said
talking about
that-
the lawsuits.
Yeah, that's like one of the lawsuits is they're suing her over this money. But I guess if they were in business together, then one of the parties can like open up a credit card and then
Yeah,
theoretically, I
and I
guess.
feel like
Yeah.
that's maybe why it's a little bit muddled. Not like
Mm,
defending her by any, but I feel like if you're in business with somebody and you have a credit card and it's in their name and you're buying stuff for the business, but they weren't talking necessarily about business expenses. They were talking about like her Range Rover and like her Botox and like this random stuff for
Yeah.
herself. And then it was also they have text messages of like, don't tell John, which is like not great. And of course,
yeah.
she doesn't address that at all. And they're like, but you're
Yeah, there's
trying to
something
hide it
going
from your
on.
husband and it's another man's credit card, like paying for things in your personal life. It's not like she was expensing Dropbox, you know what I mean, on the credit card. Like she's
Those
expensing
cloud
like
storage fees, man.
She's expensing the barbed wire in her face. That's what she's expensing.
Literally.
and I swear to God, she needs to fire her makeup artist because that confessional where she looks like lopsided. And I know
Yeah.
her face doesn't look like that. The makeup and I think it's the lash too.
Wait,
It's
isn't it
it's a
also
little
like,
crooked.
wait, I feel like I saw this on like TikTok or something. Didn't she only have like one smoky eye?
Yeah, I mean, it was bad. Like, I'm surprised that they let her do that confessional for majority. I mean, it's what, 7, 8 episodes out, and like she's had that look, obviously on and off with other looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lopsided.
She does also just always look like greasy or just like something. Like, I don't know. Like,
It's like
I
the
just want to
fake
like
tan and like
throw
the overall.
translucent powder at her face. Like, just chuck it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
how Emily looks in the OC confessionals. Have you seen that?
She looks greased up.
Emily looks
does.
bad. And I'm like,
She looks bad.
And it's like she
gotta-
doesn't
yeah.
look bad like all the time. Like she looks
No.
like she looks great on the show. Like she's looking good. But like, yeah, no, her fit, and yet she looks like so oily.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it's
like
not
I don't
it.
know if it's like the body makeup and or the body highlight where she looks like a greased up Emily. Like it's just
greased up. And that's the thing. When you
Yeah.
have like excessive like body highlight and oils on you, but like you're an older person, so you have
You got
have,
creases.
like, sunspots.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like things on and
Natural.
freckles and
Normal.
stuff that just like happen over time. It's like those things like are gonna like, yes, it's gonna accentuate your collarbone and maybe you have a chance of looking skinnier, but it's most likely going to accentuate every single aspect on your skin, especially your chest and everything like that. Like, yeah, Emily really, I remember like sitting alone watching it and I was like, oh damn.
I just I saw the images of it on like Instagram and TikTok. And then I've obviously been watching this season and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, damn.
Yeah, she does not look good.
Wait, I have a question for you guys on OC because we're talking OC. I'm almost caught up. I think I'm almost to the episodes where Katie comes back and she's like filming again, but I don't know what it is. And I know this is a hot take, but I just feel like I always have, and I know she's toxic, but I have a soft spot for Tamara, and I don't know why.
Hot take.
That's a burning
I know.
hot take.
I know, but I just do like. I don't know.
Elaborate.
I just believe, I don't know. I feel like when some of the things that she does, like the stuff she did to Shannon last season was really bad. And I
Terrible.
did not support that. And I understood what she was saying, but it was just like, you just take it way too far. And it's like, it's really hard to come back from that. But I think that like also the stuff with her and Gretchen this season and them not understanding the history of who Gretchen is, which is she's a toxic bitch and she's looking for fame right now and she's looking to like come back onto the show, and they are not like almost like deliberately missing that, or producers are telling them not to. I just don't I'm not buying into it. Like I just yeah.
No, Tay, I actually, because I think Tamara's like so toxic, but I actually agree with you because I feel like Gretchen, like she really just came in and like as her old self, like she has not changed.
Nothing. She's not evolved at all.
Not evolved at all. Slate is still like her, the bad guy, and like you are also like trying to like create this narrative and stuff. It's not just Slate. You're not just like some dummy like, oh, I don't know what he's saying.
She knows
like,
exactly what she's doing.
I don't know what audio recording you're talking about. It's like, honey, you
It's
brought
pathetic.
it
I
up.
also feel like from the women, like the women have been around Tamra for way longer. This is virtually for a lot of them the first time they've ever been around Gretchen.
Yes.
And I feel like so many of them are like, oh, well, I'm not going to have the opinion of somebody that's not a personal experience and it's just off of like what Tamra has said. and all of them have had bad experiences with Tamra over the course of multiple years.
Yeah.
So they all like have reasons to know and not believe Tamra and know that she's manipulative. And I feel like Tamra, and the difficult position it puts Tamra in is she is the only one that truly has that experience with Gretchen. So nobody else can like validate that experience for Tamra because they're like, oh, I don't have it myself, even though watch fucking television, watch the show you're on, like, and you would have seen it. Case in point.
But Heather's been around for 11 years. Well, I mean, when did she start with OC? I mean, I think this was like 2014, 2013.
Because she was on it before Shannon.
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
So she was on it with Gretchen.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that like what everybody is, they're not wrong about Heather. And I don't necessarily disagree, but like Heather's definitely trying to keep the peace. Like she's not trying to like she doesn't want to like get into a fighting match with Tamra again because she's like
scared of Tamra.
Yeah, she kind of is.
And I don't know like why, because I feel like the thing of Heather Dubrow is like she always just felt like she was better than everyone, and like she's scared of no one because she has so much money and like she doesn't need to be.
She's fabulous.
Like better work done than everyone because her husband's like an actual good plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for some reason, and I don't know, like I get it. Like if you like have been fighting with somebody, like and maybe you can see how low they get. Like you don't care. You just don't want it to get that ugly because you don't want to be on the other end of it. And I feel like that's where Heather is with Tamra.
Yeah. I think you're probably right about that because like she could come to, and I also think Katie isn't a friend of Heather's. So like Heather's not going to come and be like, okay, now maybe Katie is telling the truth because Katie season 1 like was being messy with Heather and like like she's just messy and she's not like a worthy enough villain, I think is also the problem. Like,
yes.
Like, yeah, I agree. It just feels like you're kicking somebody that's like,
you're
like Tamra fits that.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Tamra fits the villain mold. Vicky did. I mean, she was insane.
Yeah.
But Katie really, I don't think she ever has. And I just feel like, and I think we've talked about it, I just feel like she's being manipulated by all these women who have been on this show for many, many years, and they know what to do, they know what to say, and she's just like, and getting caught up and like, yeah, I just feel for her. I wonder if she'll stay for another season or if this is it.
I feel for her too. I also just feel like with the women and their attitude towards her, I'm just it's kind of like beating somebody in a fight that's like 4 times your age. And it's kind of like, well, everyone knew you were going to win. Like you said, Tay, like you've been doing this for years, or like you're like, she's just so unexperienced. Like she feels like the little person that is like trying to create drama to stay relevant, but like is biting off more than she can handle and chew. And like everyone's calling her a liar, and she like doesn't even remember what she did, but she doesn't think that she lied. Like I believe her when she says it.
No.
Like, you know, I don't think that. Yeah.
No, I totally do. And I also think that like, it's very annoying that nobody is acknowledging, and I guess Tamra obviously is now going to bring it to the fold right now, but acknowledging that like Gretchen could 100% manipulate Katie. Like that is the most believable thing ever.
Yes. 100%.
She fully lied on camera. Like she was caught on camera in the car saying that she went to the hospital. And then she proceeds to be like, I never said I went to the hospital. And I'm literally looking around the room in my own apartment. Like, are we being punked? Like, where's Ashton?
Literally.
Like, somebody call her out.
Yes. Yes.
Tamra's calling her out though.
Tamra is.
Yeah, she is.
So I just,
No, I mean, and then in the confessional, Gretchen's like, yeah, like I was just under stress and like no, she like literally said it like cold face, like, no, I went to the hospital. It's like, which is it?
And it really is crazy that
we'll never know, even though we know.
I know. But like Naked Wasted was literally so many years ago, and this is like the plot line that she brings in. Like it's just it's insane to me. Like that's like
yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel like we've talked about this before, right? I feel like we said we were like, the only drama I still want to hear about is the Gorga-Giudice, and that is the only drama that can last past.
Beat a dead horse? That's the one I want to beat. 100%.
Exactly.
Yes. I completely agree. Like that one. And I don't know if you guys have heard, I've heard like inklings on both sides about if they could ever reconcile.
Yes.
Like yeah, I've heard it from because Teresa said it, I think, on the Nick Viall podcast. She was like, you know, we'll never never say never. And I think
Mhm.
maybe Gorga said something in like a red carpet interview. I don't know what it was, but
Gia said something too.
yeah, yeah. So I wonder, does anyone know status update I of New Jersey Housewives?
So I've like heard like that they're kind of filming two separate shows, or I don't know, something's going on.
Okay.
I can see them coming back though. One, because I feel like what the Jersey girls do is they show up to work. And like Teresa, she's going to come back because she's going to get that bag. And I could see Melissa being like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. But you know who loves the camera? Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's going to be like, nope, another season. Let's go.
Joe loves it.
Yeah.
Joe loves it.
I mean, the Jersey franchise in general is some of the most involved, like husband of wives.
Oh,
Yeah,
hands
for
down.
sure.
Like they're like
Oh,
full
so good.
castmates.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure.
Definitely. So
They have like their own scenes. It's great.
it is,
Yeah,
it's so
truly.
good.
And they're not even married, like Dorinda's ex-husband. Like they're just like buddies
Yeah,
getting
that's
together.
so true.
Yeah.
Frank.
Dorinda. Oh my God. Dolores.
Dolores.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, I was like, wait, you're gonna die though. When you said that, I was like, low key though. Dorinda talks about Richard so much. He he has a spot on that show.
I know.
She's always like Richard.
I'd love to see Dorinda back on our screens. I wonder what she's up to.
I was at
know.
Owen's apartment the other day with Kate, and we were like
Yeah.
watching, like early seasons, like where it's like prime cast, like when Luann just got arrested in the Palm Beach thing, and it's like the cast
Amazing.
is so good. That season is literally Tinsley,
Worth
Bethany,
rewatching.
Luann, Ramona, Sonia,
Carol?
Dorinda, Carol.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah.
all of them.
That's such a
Yeah.
good season.
Such a good
Such
season.
seasons.
I like want to
rewatched
go back and watch
Yes.
it now.
That's what Owen was doing. He was like, "These are like the spooky episodes."
I need to like
"You're so
rewatch. I
right."
have to like
Where they
pick
go
a
to the
franchise.
Berkshires.
Yeah, that I rewatch. Like I've rewatched Beverly Hills and New York like multiple times.
Yeah. And I've rewatched Jersey too. And it's really funny though, because Jersey, like, and I just love, like, they don't do this in TV anymore, but like, because they'll just like cancel shows abruptly. But those seasons with the twins were so terrible.
My
But,
God,
like,
I remember them.
they were
twins.
horrible.
They were trash. Oh my God. It
Was
was
that the
just
season Danielle
like
got her hair pulled by
No,
No.
Margaret?
Teresa
No,
was
because-
When-
Teresa
Teresa-
wasn't on the season with the twins.
no,
right?
she what
Or
no
she
because they
Teresa's
stopped
never
filming.
not been on a season.
Yeah, they stopped filming when she went to prison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they waited for her. She came back, but like Margaret wasn't on it.
But then
It was
because
the
they
two-
were
the twins
filming,
and that girl with the messy husband.
but they were filming a little bit. Maybe she was like about to get out of prison, because I feel like there were episodes when like Joe and Melissa would go to the house and
True.
and
No,
Joe was
that
with the
did happen.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're right, but they might have like, and then she got out like mid season or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you're
Oh,
right.
So good.
Honestly. So good. Those days of Housewives were the best. I am curious about Rhode Island. I know that's
Me
coming.
too. I'm excited for that.
I
I think
also-
Ashley I is on it.
Yeah. More. I was just
You
about
think
to
she
say.
is?
She
I think she is too.
She was filming with her baby and her husband Jared. They were like filming in Rhode Island, and they had cameras. So everyone,
I wasn't sure.
it hasn't been announced, but everyone's like, that's got to be what she's filming for. She lives in Rhode Island, and it's like it probably is.
And I feel like she was like good television on The Bachelor. Like
She
she
was
cried
great
a lot. She was
television.
so dramatic. Like
Yeah. No,
and
she
like,
definitely
we have
was.
like Olivia Culpo on it.
Oh,
But like she wouldn't. She would never do
I know.
it.
I feel like
love-
she would never. Oh, they did have that
But, like
show.
Loki, yeah. But like I
Yeah.
also just feel like it's hard because like, well, especially now, I don't know when they were filming. I guess they would have to film like summer, but like they live in San Francisco for like half the year, I think.
True. And then
And
they go
actually, I
back to
feel
Rhode
like they
Island.
live in LA. Actually, I feel like that's such a lie. I don't even know if they live in Rhode Island at all. I think she's just.
I think
from there.
she does live in LA, or like they both probably live in LA, honestly. But like they probably
They bought George Clooney's old house.
Oh,
Wow. In LA?
yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
like in the hills or something.
yeah.
damn.
I know. Good for
I
them.
know. Very good for them.
Good for them.
Well, guys,
Wow.
full hour ep.
I know we have a long episode for you guys today.
I
Two things,
know.
though, I want to mention before we go. And we'll
Yes.
definitely talk about these next week. Obviously, Dancing with the Stars tonight is on in 10 minutes. For all of
Ooh.
those, aka my sisters listening, reminder, it is Halloween night. But also, spoiler alert / yeah, like don't listen to this if you, I mean, it's not spoiled, but everyone is also kind of knows about it and is talking about it. But the Love is Blind reunion is tomorrow at 9 p.m. It comes
Yes.
out. And I don't know if you've seen photos of Sparkle Megan with the
Oh,
baby.
I have.
Okay, yeah. Next
We'll
week we
talk
got to
next
talk
week.
about it.
We
Yeah,
got to talk about
we'll
it.
have the reunion under our belt and everything. But I was like, I feel like we had to mention that. I didn't even know if you guys knew about that.
Oh my
Mhm.
God. Yeah, I saw
But-
it and I was like losing it.
I'm tuning in.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I will be watching it on the plane.
Yeah,
Oh,
most
yeah,
definitely.
true.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks for listening. And don't forget to subscribe, follow, all the things on all the platforms, please.
Rich in Theory Pod on all platforms, I think.
On all platforms. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yes, indeed. And we
Thanks
will
for
see you
joining us.
next week.
Happy
See you next week, guys.
holidays.
Bye.
Bye.